Welcome back everyone to Kerbal Space Program Career Mode with Dragon Sky. Last time we launched our Duna Explorer ship, had a few problems, wasted a bunch of fuel, and we need to send up a refueler. But I think we're going to expand upon that idea. We are going to send up not only extra fuel, we're going to send up extra fuel pods, and we're going to send up a rescue lander to send along with the ship, just in case our first lander, on the ship rather, has issues. So we are going to go ahead and build that now. So we're going to start off with a Mark 1 lander can. And since this is a rescue lander, we don't need the science on here. We just need to make a functional lander. So we should probably go ahead and I think we will go ahead and make this a robotic rescue lander. That way, we don't have to send a third Kerbonaut. And we don't have the bigger cores unlocked yet, so it's going to look a little funny, but oh well. So let's go ahead and build this thing. That looks good so far. Add on an RCS tank. And now we need docking ports. And engines would always be a good thing also. So we want this thing to be plenty powerful. And we will go with a ladder. Like so. Some space duct tape. Actually, first, let's go with our big parachutes. Make sure everything is well secured. And kind of hard to get into some of those smaller spots like that. There we go. That is pretty darn solid. Now we need lights. Go with floodlights. Oops. We are going to need landing legs, aren't we? Landing legs would be a good thing. Alright, so let's take these back off. And go like that. There we go. That should be plenty of light. I think we can get away with the lighter legs on these. And excuse me, and let's see. RCS. And solar panels would be good also. Oops. There we go. Okay, that should be plenty for our rescue lander, or our robotic rescue lander. Now we are going to build our fuel pods that we're going to add to our Duna ship. There we go. One like that. Actually, let's change this up a little bit, because since we're having a fuel transfer problem on our main ship, part of the reason I want to add fuel pods is for extra fuel storage, but also, or capacity, but also, there we go, to add extra reaction wheels to help us keep straight when that fuel is draining incorrectly. So I figure something like this. Like that. With a little space duct tape. Like so. And that should work pretty good. And we want to duplicate this one more time. So right there. Those are going to be attaching to our outer tanks on our Duna Explorer. That'll give us reaction wheel control, extra fuel capacity, and may help us control this thing while we are heading towards Duna. Okay, a little extra space duct tape, as I like to call it. And trying to get a good spot to add a few more of these. Try right there, up to there. There we go. That's good enough. Doesn't look exactly right, but it should hold. Okay, and now for our actual refueling section, which that will be plenty for that. Another docking port. Ooh, that kind of cuts into our engines there. So, let's see. Let's see. Well, we could always take this off and put another reaction wheel there. It might be overkill, but we might need it at this point. There we go. Some more struts. If they cooperate. That one looked like it connected. They are being really picky. There we go. Alright, and now that should not intersect our engines. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we do need more struts connecting this one though, up to here. Let's see, let's go something like that. Alright. And we need another docking port. There. Alright. Our two fuel modules, I guess we'll call them. Our emergency lander, which actually could probably use some more parachutes. Maybe some right there and right there. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Let me think for a second. That looks kind of funny, don't it? But we want a little bit of, some way to push this thing after we get into orbit. And we aren't going to need this entire tank right here full of fuel to refuel our ship. So I'm thinking, as ugly as that is, that would probably work. And I'm pretty sure the docking ports transfer fuel just fine, but just in case, we'll go like that. And let's see. Actually, let's take that off for a second. So So we'll want to deorbit that, otherwise that's just going to float around in space, and we don't really want that. So if we go like that, with some more struts, and extra struts, and 2 should be plenty for this idea here. But if we... oh, actually, don't even need those, because it has its own engine, duh. Anyway, once we disconnect that, we are going to deorbit this little section here. So we don't even need to put batteries on that, because that will hold enough charge to keep us oriented long enough to deorbit it. So that works. Question is, do we want batteries anywhere else? Which we may, especially since this is a robotic lander, or at least robotic rescue lander. We, I think, are going to want batteries on that. And we're going to go with 2 of the bigger ones, I think. Probably don't necessarily need that much, but oops, not 4, 2. Symmetry, yeah. Okay. And there we go. Alright, now to set up our launch stage. Let's see. Let's go with some nice radial decouplers. Yes, I had to double check, make sure that's what they're called. Alright. Strap some of those on, along with those, and that does not get in the way of anything, which is good. And let's see. Do you want to go like that? Yeah, I think that'll work. Although we are carrying a lot of weight in this middle section, so let's change this up a little bit. We're going to take these back off. Go with, where is it? Kind of a similar design to our actual lift stage for our Duna Explorer. Which, there we go. Couldn't find them there for a second. Excuse me. And space duct tape. And fuel lines. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm hoping I'm putting enough fuel on here. Maybe we should do one of these on top. That looks a little better. Let's do that. Alright, and some more space duct tape. like so. Some more up top. There we are. Okay, we need to fix our staging here. Let's see, do we want those on a separate? Actually, we'll leave that one down here. So that one fires on liftoff also. Probably don't need it, but it's there. Why not use it? If we have too much thrust, we can always throttle down. There we go. Okay, get rid of that one. Alrighty. Okay, let's copy these and put those right about here. Everything connect up okay? It did. Good. And we're going to do that 2 more times. Probably don't need to, but I want to make sure we have as much fuel up there as possible. And there we go. Yeah, I think that's going to be way overkill because it's a lot of weight, but I still don't think it's as much weight as our Duna ship. But, oh well, I want to make sure we don't have to do another refueling mission to refuel the refueler. Okay, we need to add some more struts here. There to there. And if it'll reach, there to there. And it will. Same thing over here. And now we need to fix our fuel lines and our staging. So we're going to grab those and go from here up to there. And we're going to grab these and go from here up to, oops, there we go, here. And let's see, might be making this more difficult than I need to be. No, that wouldn't be me at all. Let's see. Oh well, it'll look funky, but we'll crisscross them like this. That looks like an awesome mess. Yeah, we're sending a giant mechanical spider web up there. Alright, let's check our staging. And this is going to be the first one to drop off. And this will be the second. And this one will be the third. There we go. Alright, let's call this the Duna ship Bandaid Express. We'll save it. And that should work, I think. You know, just for the heck of it, let's add real quick some solar panels. Here and here. There we go. Okay, I think that'll do it. Next episode, join me again. We will launch this and go up and meet with our Duna ship. Until next time, please like, comment, subscribe, etc., etc. This is Dragon Sky. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.